Hey everyone, today we want to talk about 4 tips on how to budget your money. We did a post over on the blog lifeindebtbook.com. If you want to read the full blog post, you can go over to the link in the video in the description. If not, let's go through this video. First place you want to start is you need to know where to start with your debt. If you're reading this, you've probably been lost, don't know where to start with your debt, maybe a little overwhelmed. If you're willing to make some changes to the way you spend your money and you are committed to budgeting, then you will see it can be pretty easy to save a little money each month. What you want to do is don't be scared of budgeting. Okay, a lot of people are afraid of budgeting is because it means that they will have to go without, or they'll be limited or restricted on where they can spend their money. It is understandable because having restrictions doesn't sound like much fun for you and your family, but there are ways you can stay on budget without having to sacrifice too much of the things you and your family enjoy doing. A great Life in Debt book quote: budgeting has only one rule: do not go over the budget. It's that simple. It takes discipline, but if you are serious about budgeting, you will live by this rule. Now, how to budget money. First and foremost, before you get into all the budgeting tips we have coming, you need to know exactly what a budget is. A budget is simply list the money you have coming in and how much is going out to your expenses each month. The first step in budgeting is to create a budget and get it down on paper or in a notebook. Number 1, assess your income versus expenses. Net income is the amount of money you are left with after all the deductions have been taken out each month. Your monthly net income should also include pensions, dividends, or any other supplemental income that you have coming in. Once you establish the amount of money you have coming in each month, then it's time to list your expenses. Your expenses should consist of these 3 categories: fixed, variable, and discretionary. Number 2, make adjustments. As mentioned in the previous tip, to budget your money, you may have to trim the fat, so to speak, to find the budget a little bit tight. This is where you need to take a deeper look into how much money is going towards discretionary items every month. If you find that your expenses are exceeding your income, this is where you need to trim the discretionary items that you are spending money on. Tally up that figure, then adjust your budget accordingly and cut back. For example, you spend $10 each day on lunch. Just by bringing lunch every day, you could save $200 each month. This goes for how many coffees do you buy at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks each day. Limit that. That saves you extra money each month. Number 3, set realistic budgeting goals. Goals are key in helping you stay motivated, as you now have something to look forward to. If you give yourself a small financial goal to start off with, it will serve as a short-term reward and will keep you encouraged and focused to keep going. For example, your goal is to save an extra $100 each month towards a vacation. Setting goals make budgeting fun and stress-free. Number 4, visit your budget regularly. Once you have started budgeting, make it a habit to visit your budget regularly. It's a good idea to revisit your budget because life changes in general. New job, you have more money coming in, you have less money going out. So you want to make sure and stay updated every month or so to make sure the budget still fits your situation. For example, you may have incurred a new debt such as a car loan or a mortgage, or your spouse lost their job. To wrap up, with or without changes, it's always a good habit to make sure you aren't getting off track and losing sight of your financial goals. By sticking to these tips to budgeting your money, you will see how fast your savings will grow and how you feel confident that your financial life is in order. Again, this is a small portion of the actual full-blown blog post that we wrote over on lifeindebtbook.com. You can find that in the link in the bio in the description below. Thanks, and if you have any questions, leave a comment.